And we are live from issue number 3 of the Waiting Room podcast. I'm Derek Rush, your host, along with our usual guest, Brendan the Cruz, who seems to be in some sort of club, Asmil Yunus, who seems to be in a dungeon, and Freedom Mark Peter, who seems to be in a hideous art gallery. So,
oh, I got different lights. Wait, come on.
God.
All right. Hey,
I was seeing that, man.
That's what happens with Instagram generation. They see any bright light. They're all magpies. They just see a bright light at all. They go.
That's an app, I think, right? It's a bright light app. Man.
Look at the shiny. App. Look at the shiny. They just all. Anyway, Asmil was just about to tell a story there prior to us going live. So Asmil, continue.
Oh yeah, we were just having a conversation about the collection of the superheroine toys behind you, right, Derek? Oh, it's a better investment than a car. Yeah, because cars depreciate immediately, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of cars, this is to the story of Fabian. I was supposed to have my first ever singer-songwriter. Well, I did have it. Workshop in Butterworth, man. And guess what? The night before, I had crashed the car. I had paid installment. I had it for 9 years or something, 8-9 years. Maybe 6 months before that, I finished installment. I was like, yeah. But I had no air conditioning and one light wasn't working for maybe 3 months.
3 months air conditioning.
Yes, so I fixed the car the morning. It was a Friday.
Oh, God.
Paid cash, man. It was like 2K, I think.
Yeah, 2K, right?
2K, I told you that, right? Yeah. Then, so that night I was coming back from work and, there was a car got my lane. I was late. It was about 10. I was thinking about what to pack, last minute, gonna drive up. Ready for the road, man. 2 lights on, air conditioning working. And then suddenly, oh, my daughter sakit perut pula. Hold on, baby. But anyway, yeah. So I crashed onto, a device. No, an island. Where they got the road signs.
Yeah.
And the funny thing on that road sign, there was an Along ad there, so it was satisfying too. And I didn't discover that. It ran over that, but my car was screwed. The curb corner smacked onto my gearbox, man. It was a manual car. So.
Oh, God.
But the next day it was funny, man. I went to do a polish report and the thing's at 5 o'clock and 12 noon I'm still in Kajang. I'm doing a polish report. I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to go fucking Butterworth? So, and my wife, because she works at the airport, she said, okay, I'll send you airport now. There's a flight. You just take that, okay? Got down, and as I was flying, I was thinking, how the hell am I going to get to Butterworth now? I didn't have a Grab app and all that stuff. It was 2017. So, lucky a friend suddenly WhatsApp me, said, hey, I'm sending my son to that workshop. Oh, cool. Can you pick me up? So everything just worked nice, man. I got to the hotel at 4:55. Ran up, didn't even shower. I still had a scar from a stupid seatbelt here. And then I just goreng, man. I just goreng 2 hours of workshop. But yet, while I was talking to you guys, there was the most beautiful sunset outside the building, man. When I was playing the E1, I played the E1 Foul songs or something. I just talked about it. I can't remember, did I?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, you played it as well?
But I didn't sing a song at all.
Were you just there?
I didn't play. So I so happened to be back home in Penang during that period. I was just back home, meeting my parents and stuff. And then suddenly I get a message from Asmil. It's like, hey, he was like a mass message he had just shared, all my Penang friends, I'm having this singer-songwriter workshop. And I was like, shit. So I messaged Asmil. I was like, hey, dude, you're in Butterworth. And he's like, yeah, man. If you're free, come over lah. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to be doing anything now. Took the car straight, went to Butterworth, attended the workshop. It was a great workshop,
Cool.
And right after the workshop, Asmil was like, hey, what are you doing after this? I'm actually playing a show. And then I attended the show, and then we had a good time in Butterworth lah. The rest was history lah.
Still, man. Yeah. Curbside storytelling with the gang, It's like kway teow goreng itik or something.
Yeah.
That was good stuff, man. Anyway,
3 a.m. beers by the side of the road.
By the side of the road.
I had that once with Asmil.
They're some of the best beers I've ever had.
Hey, look, Brandon's driven that car before. Remember? The Merdeka gig?
Yeah.
That car.
Oh, man, that car.
Man.
One time, Asmil was too tired to drive.
Yeah, I was naked.
Asmil?
Now I was naked. I give
And
my
he
all
was-
at the show, you know. Yeah.
and he was passed out in his back seat. So me and Brian, we drove, and Asmi was passed out. And then I think he was recording. You were recording your was.
Yeah. It was 2014. I
you
remember.
were-
Yeah.
I think you were
15
recording
was-
was or something like that, and he
Yeah.
had not released it yet. So we asked if like there was a, or we don't know if we asked or he had just said, "Hey, my new record." But while he's saying this, while he's passed out at the back, like and we was like, "Hey, my new record, the mix, just play lah." So we were just listening lah all the way to Bangi.
Wow. That was like what?
Yeah.
3, 4 in the morning, right? Wow, you guys are so sweet, man. I owe you one for that. Man.
Yeah.
Anytime,
that's
man.
We went to Makan first. We went to a mama nearby, and then there's a photo. I don't know. I'll find it one day. It's a photo of Brian, me, at the table across each other, and then next to me is Asmil, just like just passed out on the table.
So tired. That's
Yeah,
So
man.
tired. No,
Text
like
it-
he was working the whole day today.
Oh,
Play and
dude,
play
I
and
give,
text.
Yeah.
Play and text.
I give you 500%, 500% when I play, man.
Every
Like,
time,
Sports,
every
it's
time.
sports to me, man.
It's like
That was a 5-setter, man.
pure Bruce,
So they,
pure Bruce
Sports
Springsteen,
so they
like
only got
pure
200%.
Bruce Springsteen, like
Yeah.
sweat pouring off. I'm like,
Yeah, it was like 4 people. Alright, it was Merdeka. That was pretty good though. That night, I think
Yeah, it was
I think there was
Merdeka.
Riz. There was Riz. I think I jammed with Riz. I remember or something. Cause Riz
Yeah.
was there. He said, "Hey, come jam
Correct.
Rolling Stone with me, man." I said, "Okay." Yeah. That was when I think Merdeka still looked like a living room, lah.
oh god, once again the egg boxes.
Ah, yeah, we had that. Yeah. Wow. I wish there was eggs there. I would have nicked a few, man.
yeah.
These Malaysians are obsessed.
Funny
with
because I
eggs.
just like scrambled 2 eggs with some
Obsessed with
rice.
eggs. So much for that. Of all the foods to be obsessed with, eggs is the weirdest one.
Hey, bro, eggs, bro, come on.
Eggs on everything. Yeah, eggs in your cornflakes. This is ridiculous.
Nobody puts eggs in cornflakes.
Oh no, we don't do that, man. Yeah.
Not yet. I'm starting a new trend. Egg in your cornflakes. Boiled egg with your cornflakes. Healthy as hell. Like. So, Brendan, you're actually, I know it's amazing, you actually have had gigs this week. Actual, real life
yeah.
gigs. So why did you tell us?
Yeah.
Why did
that
you
was
tell us?
something.
Why did you tell us about your gigs? Because
We're
we're all starved of information. Like,
I was playing a show with a singer friend at a restaurant called Pampas.
no, but before that, we'll
And-
take it before the McBee show. And McBee.
Oh, that was there's this guy Brian McPhee, and he has a very nice barbershop in APW Bangsa, and he has now collaborated with Jameson to throw like a little web show that features first 5 episodes are local singer-songwriters, and then I think he's going to eventually move into other music as well. And oh fuck, water all over the floor. Damn.
Oh, it's just water. Thank God. I thought it was
Damn it,
other
it's
things.
water.
Okay.
I mean,
Gosh,
if it was other things, I would have said it out
Yes.
loud without even
Yes.
filtering.
I would have
Yeah.
cursed everything.
Water. So
Under the
anyway,
sun.
this guy, he's got a nice barber shop.
I think we all know
has
McBee.
started-
Like, so shout out to McBee and what he's doing. Like,
And the place is called 52 Barbers at APW. I don't know why. We'll ask him someday maybe. And
we'll get him on. We'll get him on the podcast.
We'll get him on.
the podcast.
And so what he's doing now is he's shooting live broadcasted musicians, local
Is it,
musicians.
is it
and
live?
they
Is
sing.
it live on Facebook?
It's live on Facebook.
Live on Facebook.
Yeah, he and Nick Davis is
Yeah.
the host,
We know that.
and Nick Davis also helps set up the broadcast and everything.
Yeah.
And what they do is, after you do about 4 or 5 of your original songs, they then move to the next segment, which is they teach you how to make a Jameson cocktail while asking you questions about your career or your life or what you're up to. So it's like a multitasking kind of fun thing that you're making.
Do you know how to make a Jameson cocktail in Ireland? Take a bottle of Jameson, you get a glass, pour the Jameson into the glass, and then you drink it.
Yeah, that's the best cocktail, man.
And that's a Jameson
Yeah.
cocktail in Ireland.
I kind of expected you to just say open the thing and just
Well, that's
10-second the thing.
depend,
Don't even
depends,
open, I'll break the top.
Not even just
all
take
depends
some
on your mood.
glass shots
It all
while you're
depends
at
on
it.
your mood on of that. If you even use a glass, it would depend on your mood. If it's just like you just had an argument with your wife, then it's just the side of the road and just pour the drink down your throat.
Yeah, so
But
that's
what-
Megby. And what's he?
But that's one
what's
show
he
I'll
doing?
never get to play, man, because I'm sure that's it's a non-halal show.
Yeah, correct.
So
Because
short,
I was
man.
thinking of names and then
Oh,
every
man.
time mention, I don't know if this is gonna go out, but I had planned to do a Malay song. Then he was like, bro, and I was
oh, right.
practicing it while he was setting up. Then after he was like, do you plan on singing a Malay song? I was like, yeah. And then he was like, yeah, it's kind of an alcohol thing, so you can't. I was like, man.
Oh,
Right,
man, that's a national language,
Yeah,
man.
that-
Malaysia's
that-
made up of.
Yeah, the
That
national
would have been
language should be
fun.
Guinness, though.
Yeah, the national language used to be Guinness.
There you go.
And we will get back to that in about 50 years.
I need an alter ego lah. I have one.
What is your alter ego name?
Non-halal, non-haram, non-haram.
I can give you an Irish name if you want. Just
Yeah.
Give all of us Irish names.
Yeah.
you are to use Indian. You're just expected to drink, and it's actually literally
Oh,
hand
wow.
in your hand
Okay.
when you come into your
I'll
room.
just like leave this. I'll leave this meeting and go and start
Don't
another
get
podcast.
assaulted.
There's some, there's all Indian blood.
you're gonna start a woke podcast and just get offended about everything.
Woke. Just get woke.
It's a.
Yeah, so that is the Megby show. He's doing it, I think, bi-weekly while he's shooting it, or weekly, I'm not sure. And then, yeah, there were one or two other things that came about, surprisingly.
Cool.
And not a lot, but it's better than, what I
Yeah,
assumed was
nothing.
going to happen 3
Yep,
months.
yep.
It is.
I'm having my first tomorrow, man.
Oh, where is it?
But it's not a regular thing. It's this comic artist. He's launching his, and then they're doing a exhibition in KL, Jalan Tun Perak, man. Of all places, the heart there, man. So what they're gonna do
Yeah.
is like, I'm just gonna play at the facade of the window or something to the street. So at 6+. Binzu is playing so.
All right, cool.
So,
Oh,
What's the name of the
Okay.
artist?
so his name's Kide. What's his surname? It's a new guy. I had never heard of him. But his art is his comic is like Lat, apparently like that, very
Oh,
Malaysian.
okay.
So apparently they're calling him the younger, like in the footstep of Lat. Okay, I just said yes because it's a gig, man,
What-
and it's first. So
Well, maybe
it's gonna be
what time
streamed
is it?
live lah.
Maybe
It's-
explain
it's
for
five-
those of
five-
us who don't know, or the younger audience, what is Lat, or what's the
yeah.
context of the comedian, that comedy style?
Comedy, which one?
Lat.
no, he's asking, explain who Lat is.
Who is
Oh,
Lat?
Lat. Okay, Lat is this Malaysian. Well, he's a not satirist, but comic artist, you could say, who does very Malaysian themed stuff.
Okay.
Talking about growing up in the village. Very, very, very inclusive. He was one Malaysia before anything else, man.
Good.
One man, one Malaysia, man.
And when was his
Have you met him?
peak? When was his art about?
Many ones, yeah.
80s,
Sorry?
80s, 90s, 2000s?
Late. 70s, 80s, 90s
70s
up
and
to now.
80s. Okay, cool.
Datuk Lat. I mean, he's a Datuk. Huh?
Oh, he's a dato, so back when you could
So
become
I-
a dato for doing satire.
Yeah. I mean,
Not anymore.
Damn.
I'm sure you would have seen it somewhere, Derek.
Yeah. If you see the drawing, you
Definitely
probably.
I probably
It's very,
I probably-
very.
the
Let
only
me-
the only
I'm
the
go-
only good
I'm gonna
satire
Google it.
the only good satire art that I've seen when I came to Malaysia is what he called the guy who was the young guy with a beret.
Oh, Fahmi, he's my number one fan, man.
Fahmi Reza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which his art's fantastic in my opinion. Like I think it's really, really, really good.
You know, Fahmi's been doing that. When I first started gigging in 2000, 2001, and no black tie, the one where there's where they put the CDs or cassettes to sell, right? The table.
Yeah.
There was always a stack of, the stuff used for graffiti, like stencils,
Yeah.
and just stack them, and no notes, nothing, just stack there for anybody to take and spray.
Oh,
Later on, when I got to know him a year later, I said, "Hey, that's you, Evan." So we had a road trip to Ipoh doing something. But that's why we kept talking. Oh, that's you. Essentially, the stencil was a stencil of Mahathir, a cartoon that looks like Mahathir, having his mouth over a kid in front, closing his mouth like that. So it's like,
Oh,
Mahathir
okay.
censoring, the youth.
Yeah, of course.
It's a stencil. So you go around KL, you see this, like, wait, who made this, man? So interesting,
Yeah, my wife told me like silly stories like when you, Asmal, your age group and her age group, when you were
Yeah, same.
in the 80s,
Mami's our age group too.
in the 80s, guys weren't allowed to have long hair at school. You would
Sorry?
have to get men
Oh,
weren't
yeah,
allowed
cut
at
hair,
school.
man.
You would have to get your hair cut. You weren't allowed
Yeah.
long hair and stuff like that.
Yeah. Not even get a haircut. I mean, they just tell you your hair's too long, Then the prefect will come and hey,
Seriously.
cut your hair lah. I had a fucking short hair. Easy lah, don't need to shower. That's
Oh,
Lat, yeah.
kind of
I
can't
going.
see
I
it.
don't know.
Oh, closer.
There
Ah,
you
there
go.
you go.
Ada. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that art. I've
that's
seen
like-
that art. I have seen
He
that.
had this comic that I wrote a song about. It's called Matsum, man. Check it out. That's a standalone. It's about a young man who comes to KL. Matsum, Matsom. Now I got a song, Ballad of Matsum. So that's based on that, yeah. But that's really awesome lah. I tell you, I always say this. Lat makes me feel nostalgic for childhood I never had, which is growing up in a village. So when I read his comic,
You're not a kampong boy.
oh, yeah, Kampong boy, exactly.
Are
So
you a
reading that,
kampong
like,
boy?
I'm not, man. I grew up in the heart of KL.
Marina, my wife Marina, she's exactly the same. She never was in a kampong until she was
Yeah.
18 or 19. It was the first time she was ever in a
Oh,
kampong.
serious?
Yeah, she's never in a
Oh,
kampong. Because she's pure KL girl, like total
Okay.
KL girl. So like her friend took her to his kampong when they were about 18. And it's the first time she ever had to use an outside toilet or anything like that. She found it incredibly strange.
Typical lah.
Fabian, who's in your house that you're saying hello to?
It's my cousin.
Derek is like Inspector Gadget.
Listen, I am full
Tell
on,
you,
full on,
he's like,
full on CIA.
you're nearly as good as my mom, like that.
Oh. Here, guys.
Like, who are you looking at? Your left.
For some reason, we're only for some reason we're only getting 40 minutes tonight. I don't know why on Zoom.
Oh, so we
Yeah.
got 10 minutes
We've
left.
got 10 minutes left. Like so, obviously,
Anybody, if you all.
our surprise guest isn't going to show up. So like,
So this is our
surprise
bonus
guest
track.
is
This is
not-
our bonus track. Bonus
This is
track
our
episode
bonus
lah.
B-side, so you can talk about anything.
yeah, let's
Yeah,
So-
this one will come out the box set next time.
yeah. This
It's
will
a
be
short
the
one.
B-side podcast. For
We'll
everybody.
call it the B-side.
Yeah.
And yeah, anybody, anybody what? So, Fabian, you got any shows coming?
Yeah, Fabian, what?
Yeah, I got some shows coming up also, lah, actually. So
Yes,
I'm also
oh.
doing the MacB show. So I'm going
Yeah,
in
yeah.
going in on Monday to record. I just got some messages from him today also. So I was planning lah, because since Brandon met up with me recently and then we were talking about it, I'm not too sure. I'm like, I'm going to bring both my acoustic and also the semi-holo to just see, which fits or which one sounds nice and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that show. I mean, I saw a bit of the video where it looks really good. And
The
then-
production's good.
yeah, the production's damn good. And then I'm busking at Publica. I'm doing the singer-songwriter sessions on
upper middle
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
We are going. If we just want to drink, we know the pubs we're going to get cheap
Yeah.
alcohol. We all know that.
Yeah.
That's simple. If
And
we're
you'll
going-
top up before going too. Yeah.
yeah,
you know?
of course. But if we're going to a certain place that does live bands, we're only going there for the live band. We all know this.
Yeah.
We all
That's
know
true.
this.
Yeah.
Like, so like, it should be a reverse psychology thing, but they go down to. It's the same in Ireland. They always went down the same route. They cull the live
Really?
music.
Oh.
I don't know. I've never understood the psychology. They think we'll call the what they would call ancillaries. So the ancillary would be the live music, and you're trying to tell them the only reason we're in your pub is because there's a band on stage on Saturday nights. If you don't put on that band, we are going to the cheapest place, or we're going to stay at home with a carry out and be happy in our house. That's
So,
all we're going to do.
Live music is ancillary. It's considered ancillary.
They will consider it an ancillary expense. But they don't see it as the reason why they're making money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Or come there, stand around in front of stage, just like how. Yeah. Not sing a live band. Imagine that. Like going to Americaria, just stand around in front. How you doing, man?
Yeah.
Stage there. Yeah, man.
Like there's a few.
Quiet at the-
There's a few. We will go to Americaria just to drink because it's my local
Yeah,
bar.
of course,
It's only over
yeah.
there. So like, but
Yeah.
like, people ain't coming. They're not getting grab cars. They're not getting grab cars 10 or 20 kilometers to come to Americaria to just to sit and drink. They're coming to watch
That's
a
true.
band.
That's true.
Had to make sure
Yeah.
that they were getting grab cars there
Ah.
because we've got a new legislation when it comes to drink driving. I hope you all stop.
Yeah.
Don't
think I'm-
drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive,
Yeah.
kids. Okay,
If you,
guys.
yeah, if you
We have got
Nope.
less than a minute left in the podcast, so I think
Alright.
it's the time to end it here. Our guest tonight who was supposed to arrive, didn't arrive, so we just had to blither away on our own. I think it was okay.
Yeah.
We got a half decent conversation going. It shows we can have a decent conversation amongst the four of us and have some fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you again for you guys for issue number 3 of the waiting room.
This is
Right.
the FFK episode.
And we will see you.
Yeah, right.
We'll see you next week. Thank you very much.
Well, this is the
Peace.
Kampung Show.